opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Packers and the Eagles, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. Intensity level will be off the charts.
The mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they change their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Williams going to get it again on second down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one. Let's run.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. West. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Deontay Hardy, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays, and the result, a Green Bay score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be let out by their left-handed quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. Yeah, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We've got you. Now they got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go ahead and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DJ Chark from 4 yards out. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The Packers offense set to go. They bring the 5 seed into the playoffs. Of course, they're one of the wild card teams. And when you're a wild card team, it makes it a little bit tougher. You have to win the extra game, but there's been a precedent set of teams doing that successfully in the past.
And it's usually teams that have aspects that really jump out at you and are really factors in the playoffs. I mean, Pittsburgh, they rode a heavy run game with Jerome Bettis when they won in 2005. And then don't forget the Giants in 2007, that season, pass rush. Remember how big that was for them during the playoffs. And for Green Bay, it was the quarterback play of Aaron Rodgers. So to me, it's a matter of what's going to affect the game in a big way. Can that aspect of your team really make those plays? A lot of times it's pass rush and quarterback play.
Down to about the 45. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Williams. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. From the gun on 3rd down, West. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game.
A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
Throwing on first down, West. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, West. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And this one is right through. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. He'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
On play action, they'll throw.
On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down.
And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. West. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. West. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for a sack.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll set up a throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. He'll look to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. 37 yards as his guys have now moved out in front.
Well, he didn't find the end zone a whole lot in his rookie campaign, but he's got himself a touchdown here in the playoffs.
And it shows off his big playability, too, because we saw this quite a bit in college, and it certainly continued here at the next level. Another explosive play for a guy who's made them all season long.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 14-10. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
To throw on second down. West. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Calling a gain of a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Looking to throw. West.
Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the draw, here's Williams. Oh, good move. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Operating from the gun, West. And that is incomplete. Now is the Packers punt as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look.
And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's once again complete to Chark.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Back to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Point after, right down the middle, and that makes it a 21-10 game. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The second...
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And able to get this out to the 25. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself, and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. To throw again, West. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. West
looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
Well, we talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
You know, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to try back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. He'll get this to about the 38.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. On 3rd down, West. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Looking to throw. West. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to throw. West. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. That'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this one won't arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Packers ready to take over offensively. And they'll start with great field position, trying to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10 here.
Throwing to start the drive. West.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. West. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
This one swung out to Williams. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
looking to throw. West going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. To throw on second down. West. He'll find Bateman once more. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to throw. West. This will be caught at about the 5. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. The busy night continues for Williams, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Javonte Williams
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Packers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it in, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And right now they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight, but hey, that's a critical spot right there to convert on 3rd down, and he did it.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this first down, everybody's happy. That's cool. But here, that was critical, and it really energizes them.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. 2nd and 9 now. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on 3rd down. West. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Looking to throw. West. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. On now is the Packers punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. And this a very important drive, leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up past the 30. A nice run right there. And we talk this time of year about certain teams, certain players who don't have a lot of postseason history to speak of. And here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load at running back for this offense.
And he has acquitted himself nicely here in his rookie year. And look, I think we both believe that the burden's a little lighter on backs and receivers than it is on quarterbacks in the playoffs. But that's not...
And a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. On 1st down, West. Looking sideline, incomplete. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. And they'll get him down right about the 20. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and the lead is up to 5. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it ends with a Packers touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So now the Eagles down by 5. At time, a huge factor. A touchdown likely means they move on in these playoffs. Tense moments for the hometown faithful as they've got it with a first down. Able to connect with Chark. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw. St. Brown on the catch. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So the focus shifts back to the Packers offense. Trailing by 3 after the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A little under 30 seconds remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have plenty of chills and thrills in this one, and more to come here as overtime will decide who moves on to the divisional round from the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it after the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs. Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football. People hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. On second down, they'll run it here.
And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he's got his man on the out route.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
A good opening drive so far here in overtime, looking to put the pressure on with a touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a gain of 34.
Things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already preparing for their opportunity to go on the field and close out this game.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now back to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
2nd and 15. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Packers are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. That is just a gigantic interception here in overtime of this playoff game. And now, Charles, all they need is 3 to win it.
That's exactly right, because now one possession, one field goal gets it done. They force a lot of big turnovers in the regular season, Brandon, but none come bigger than that one right there. Here in the playoffs, they've got a chance to put this one away.
Now a first throw here in overtime. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. On second down, Williams trying to run inside, but nothing there. From the gun on third down, West. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down. The last run got a couple here, 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 41. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
54 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
This now in field goal range. It's a question of when you want to try it. Here's first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. One thing, now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them 1 step closer.